down we.
As always, the Homeboy Hangout would like to thank our sponsors, Pete Graffiti and Crafty Creations by Lisa. Stay tuned, Homeboy Hangout.
But we all pulled together. And there was nothing that we had that the neighbors couldn't get.
So I did all this while I was still active duty in the military.
Well, speaking of regular 9 to 5s, I don't think you ever really had a regular 9 to 5 because, again, as I was studying, and some of it I know, like I said, we go to football, and I thought you was going to be a football player, and that took you from Murfreesboro, Potty, Casey, Northampton County.
Thoughts on the Sanders family and society, today's society. Like, what do they represent in today's society? The Sanders family.
Well, year 4, we didn't play the first year because of COVID, but
Right.
It's been a task, handling the parents and the kids. But we've done a really good job, man. If you was at the game the other night, you saw that the community was out to watch us play.
Being around here, that first year you committed to that person, and you were not committed to anybody.
I was not.
And you were trying your best to get her.
Not even.
No. You didn't want her?
No, because I thought she was
you,
obnoxious when I first met her.
Oh, you thought she was obnoxious?
The quickest way to get over somebody, it's to start. Right. Just get back, just jump back in the field. So, man, I ain't wasting no time. Fuck that.
What did he ask you?
He asked me a couple of weeks ago, going into game week, was there one person that I can remember that I was like, man, I got to get ready for this person, that person. And that week he asked me, I was like, nah, because I was solely thinking football. I was like, no, I ain't think about nobody when it was time for me to play football. Like because how we thought of ourselves, people, in football season. Like we were the top tier. You got to come see us. So you guys can see it coming across your screen. I gave them a list of 10 people. Now, I did give them some rules, but the rules have changed. So they got to be listening for this rule change. In the beginning, they were going to pick 3 and have 2 backups. However, I got with my man Pip today, and he say, man, I'm going to get on that joint. So now each one of them gets 3 people. Out of the 10-person list, they get to select 3 people. Those 3 people they got to select have to be participating in football, basketball, and baseball if there was such a triathlon.
They're in a relationship. The young lady goes to the male and says, I booked the trip to go to the DR. And do you want to go? Oh, I can't work. I got to work. I can't go. Well, I'm going to go by myself. So she went to the DR by herself. And the young man got mad because she went by herself. Would you get mad if your other half goes on a trip by herself and she's saying she's going to recharge her batteries?
You might need to recharge your batteries in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. So you would get mad?
I ain't gonna say I would get mad. I'd be like, oh, so why you want to go away across the country?
Okay, so to give you a little bit more of a backstory was the person just got finished school and had a break. And it's a professional school, so getting a doctorate or whatever. So you know how the stress of going through all that. Mm-hmm. And so they had a week or two before they had to go back to school again. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to download and center themselves and take a vacation. Now they asked the person to go with them, but the person couldn't go. But they ended up booking and they went on their own. But now the person got mad and say, you're thinking like a single woman and you shouldn't have went.
No, because she asked him to go first.
Correct.
So at that point, in my opinion, I think you need to put your feelings aside. Like, all right, cool, go ahead and enjoy yourself. I trust you, then go ahead and enjoy yourself.
Right.
Because if tables were returned, would you miss out on the trip?
Would you miss out on the trip because
she backed out?
Right.
I'd be like, I'm going to FaceTime as soon as I get there.
Right. As long as you have the location of the person, you know where they're staying, you know what I'm fine with it. I'm okay. Go ahead. Go do what you. Because I'm going to do that. I'm
not fine with it.
But you do it or you will go all your time.
I mean, I'm not fine for different reason, though. I'm going to say, grab one of your homegirls.
Yeah, I want you to go by. I don't want you to go by yourself.
I'm gonna be the bigger man here. If she ain't got the money, I'm just gonna pay for it because I don't want you to go over there by yourself because I know I'm gonna be worried like hell the whole time.
No, that's true.
So you're saying on the security factor because she by herself, but wasn't she by herself before she met you though?
She wasn't my responsibility then.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't my
She wasn't your
responsibility.
Strong. That's a good
She
point.
wasn't my responsibility.
No,
She was
yeah.
by herself. Now, as we talked about as men before, it's my job to keep her safe and secure.
Yeah.
You know, and if I can't go and she feel like she just gotta go, man, grab one of your homies, your sister, somebody, take them with you, even if I gotta pay for it. You know, go enjoy y'all selves. But for me to send you by yourself, I feel like I'm setting you up for failure. Although, like you say, she did it when she was by herself or whatever, but I just feel like I'm setting her up for failure because if something happens and nobody's there to kind of look out and help protect her, then I'm gonna feel bad as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, my baby was over there, man.
Right.
You want people to watch what they say, but you don't want to watch what they say because it's a podcast. It's the Homeboy Hangout. And we've spent so much of our lives trying to walk in the perfect steps of what people think we should be walking in. And sometimes we step into mistakes. I'm going to say that again, just in case you didn't hear it. We spend a lot of our lives walking into the steps of what we think people want us to walk in. And that often causes us to step into mistakes. So learn how to walk your own walk. You can listen to those people, you know, organize whatever they saying, think about it. And if you want to do it, that's up to you. But if you step in that mistake is up to you. It ain't on them. That mistake is all on you. So be careful of what you do. I'm not going to be rapping here too long. But again, thank you. If you tuned into season 1, thank you for tuning into season 2. Thank you for subscribing to that YouTube channel. I hope you will subscribe some more and suggest that your friends, subscribe some more.